We call on member states to invest in the North Korean people. I mean, we've heard today and for the last couple of years that the human rights situation has grown darker in recent years. But the story of North Korea is not a story of passive suffering or even the story of one man. It is the story of the North Korean people's resilience and resistance. Since the 1990s, ordinary North Koreans, led by North Korean women, have built underground markets and networks to survive, with an entire generation growing up in these markets. They've smuggled information in through memory cards, watching South Korean television shows in secret, and when escape was their only option, they risked everything to leave, and they rebuilt their lives abroad, sending back millions of dollars in remittances, transforming the country from the ground up. Civil society outside the country, our global community, have helped accelerate this change. For decades, we have rescued and resettled tens of thousands of North Koreans. We have pierced the information wall, enabling access to information and technology, documented countless human rights violations, and raised global awareness. And despite the odds, we continue to fight for accountability and justice for victims. But funding is becoming more uncertain, and our efforts are at risk of being scaled back or scrapped just when they're needed most. Excellencies, words are not enough anymore. Member states must commit to sustainable long-term investments in our work so that these networks and the hope and real change they carry will endure and grow. I would like to end with the words of Mr. Ji Sung-ho, a man who dragged himself thousands of miles on makeshift crutches to freedom and was later elected to the South Korean National Assembly. He tells us, "Each time I hear people speak up for us, I know we are not forgotten, and that change is possible." That fragile hope is now with us. North Koreans are already risking everything for freedom. They risk their lives, their families, and their futures to be free from a government that represses and exploits its own people. Their fight for justice, for peace, for security, for their freedom is the same fight that birthed the United Nations 80 years ago and anchors the human rights law that we claim to defend. If we fail to act today, we tell every tyrant that crimes against humanity carry no cost. So we need to act. Because the North Korean people haven't given up, and neither will we, neither should you. Thank you.